Hey guys, long time no see. Took a little break for a while, but I got something here I wanted to show y'all that Norden personally brought down and delivered to me today to do a demo, and I have the option to buy this thing. I don't have to buy it, but if I like it, I'm going to. So far, I really like it, but this is the new Bale Squeeze from Norden. I think there's another company that's building these. I've seen a sticker on it here somewhere. Clerf, licensed from Clerf. So Clerf has licensed this to Norden, so I guess they can build them. But yeah, basically you could pick up however many packs of hay that your machine can pick up. Now I just put up a short video or short on YouTube of this machine. Will pick up 5 packs, which is one of these stacks right here. It's 5 packs of hay. It's 50 bales. This skid steer will pick up 50 bales with this squeeze. Got this on a 297C, and I've got 50 bales of straw lifted up in the air here, about a typical height. And I was looking at this track right here. You can see, you could probably slide something underneath there. It's a pretty good load for it. This is the biggest C-series skid steer you could get at the time. Of course, the John Deere will pick up more than this, but 5 seems to be close to the limit. So let's see if this skid steer could pick up 5 stacks of hay like it does 5 packs of straw. Everybody, including myself, has been wanting to know how many packs can you pick up with a skid steer or even a tractor. So we may try a tractor also. But 5 is the limit on this straw. The straw's not that heavy, but I hope that we can pick up 5 hay. That's second cutting hay from about the middle of the summer last year, so it has probably lost some weight since it's been in here. But all right, that's 5 packs of hay, second cutting hay to full height on that skid steer. That is definitely a load. Back of the track is off the ground. But it'll do it. All I have here in this barn is 100 bales of hay and 110 bales of straw. So I've been playing with the hay and the straw. It works equally well on both. The straw's a little lighter, and you can tell it, but the hay's heavier, but it will handle still 5 packs. And anybody that knows anything about my accumulator, which is sitting right there, they know that, y'all know that I use the 10 bale flat with the tie bales. And what that means is, we'll go over here and look at this stack, is that you have 8 bales going this way, and then you have 2 bales turned sideways here on the end, and those are your tie bales. This pack on top is turned the opposite way. It's flipped around. Now you can't pick up a squeeze, or you can't squeeze and pick up from this end because the tie bales want to buckle with you. So they don't recommend picking them up that way. You pick it up with this tie bale set close to the skid steer. And I'll show you, they have these spears, and it's a pretty clever little idea. They have these spears right here that stick into the bales, not much, but just enough to help keep those tie bales from falling out. That was my concern about you using a squeeze on the type of packs that I use, but so far, so good. I'm impressed. I'm going to be trying this thing out once I get some hay made and have my wagons loaded. Got my wagons out here. I got a brand new wagon right there we just finished up, and then my old ones are up here. One of them is in an auction, but it's not being auctioned off. I'm not auctioning off my wagon. It's just got a bunch of parts and stuff on it. I loaned it out to some people, Amish guys. They were having an auction out here. So I'm supposed to get that wagon back on May the 24th. That's the day of the auction. So it ain't too far off. But anyway, I'm excited about this squeeze and how fast I can unload. So you go with a skid steer and a grapple, typically, I could unload 1 pack at a time. So 10 bales, set it in the barn here somewhere, 10 bales off the wagon, set it in the barn. With this squeeze, 5 packs, 50 bales at one time, 5 times faster. And I could still stack on top of each other. So I could take that stack right there and I can set it on top of that stack, no problem. I've just been sitting here alternating them. It is a little tricky when you go to pick a stack up about getting the squeeze the right level. Got to get it perfectly level to go in here and get this so you can squeeze it on this pack. You can't see that with a skid steer. Now, something like a telehandler, you should be able to see that easier. With a skid steer, it's going to take some practice. Trust me. I've been practicing, and I'm already getting the hang of it pretty good. You got to get an eye for level. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice if it had like some way to tell if it was level on the frame or something, like it had a built-in level some way, but I don't know how you could do that, but that would be awesome if you could do that. But then once you get it in here, you can squeeze it and pick it up, which you're doing it down low because you want to pick up this whole stack, obviously. And I set these, look how close they are. I set them together there with the squeeze, and I could pick them back up. I mean, they're pretty tight together right here. That's about how I would typically have them with the grapple, so you can pick them back up easy. So that's not an issue, but it is a little bit tricky to get that thing. You can't really see very well, not with that particular skid steer. Other skid steers may be different. A tractor would be different, telehandler different. But it's hard to see exactly where the edge of it is. And it almost needs snowplow markers on it or something to get that close. But you can kind of, once you get an eye for it, you can do it no problem. But I'm just starting out, my first time running that thing today. I did find out with this straw over here, this straw's a little looser. I did pick up, it's not really looser, it's kind of chaffy straw. It's not real long and stemmy. Even though it was when it was baled, it's older straw, and I rebaled it out of round bales, and it broke it up a lot. So it's real short now. But it picks it up just fine. But the first time I went to pick it up after they left, the Norden crew left, and they weren't here to tell me that I had it exactly right on it. I picked it up, and I had it too high back there, and some of the bales fell out the bottom. That creates a bit of an issue, because what do you do then? You know what I'm saying? The bales fell out, and I was like, I can't set it back on there because they fell out every which way. Now what? So I finally just had to set them down on the ground and let them go, and then they kind of fell over like that. And then I got the top 4, and I grabbed the next, I went up a stack, the ones that hadn't fell out, and I grabbed it, and I was able to get it off of it, and then I rebuilt the bottom stack. It was a little bit hairy there for a minute, but it was just because of my inexperience with the squeeze. So I'm just trying to tell you my honest experience with it so far. Mostly been good. That was a little bit sketchy. Hopefully it's just me, and the material's a little bit harder to deal with. And hay is really hard. You could tell that squeeze. It's like, it really squeezes hard on that hay because it's kind of packed tight. It's hard. When it squeezes the straw, it's just like, meh. It just squeezes in that straw and it don't even strain it. So it doesn't grip it quite as well. And that is rebaled straw. So it's probably not as tight and as good as fresh baled straight out of the field through the square baler. That was rebaled from round bales. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited to get to use this product, and hopefully it works out to where I can add it to my fleet. And yeah, I think it's going to be great. So hope y'all enjoy this video. I know y'all haven't seen me in a while. I'll try to get going again and make some videos. It's getting to be about hay time. It's not quite ready yet, but it's getting to be about hay time here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I got another new piece of equipment that y'all guys will get to see once I start baling. And that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Talk to you later.